You're a natural born public speaker, and that's a fact.
Do you actually feel guilty, or were you just told to feel guilty?
Focus on actually what we can do.
Point it out and show it to me.
You have the freedom to do what you want to and be what you want to in America.
What are we going to do about it?
What oppressed me?
Just saying.
So the CRT stuff, BS.
At this point, I think that a lot of people just, their mind have been completely just transitioned over to a point to where they want to roll with this rhetoric. That's what it is. They want to roll with this whole rhetoric. Some folks, it's kind of strange. It's almost like I'm thinking that y'all want this. Y'all want the divide. Y'all want the racial divide. And so while I'm on this whole thing about the racial divide, I want to bring y'all attention to another topic that happened at a school in ASU, Arizona State University. There were two white gentlemen. They were sitting down at a table, I guess studying and minding their own business, when they were approached by two colored females. And they instantly went on the attack. Like, why are you taking up this space? Who do you think you guys are? This is the problem that we have right now, is that you white people think that y'all can just go and do what you want to. This is a multicultural area, and why are you here? And the guy was like, well, it's multicultural. That means everybody. And then the black person was almost pretty much telling him, no, it's not. And you need to leave. He's like, no. He said, white is not culture. She's like, no, white is not culture. And went on at these guys. And these guys, it was terrible. If you saw these guys' face, one guy was like, he was like, I'm not moving. I'm not going anywhere. I don't care who you go tell or who you going to get. I'm not going anywhere. The other guy, he's sitting there trying to defend himself because the girl started coming at him. She said, you're racist because you have a sticker on your laptop that says police lives matters. And all of a sudden she said, you know what, that you're racist because he's like, how am I racist because I have police lives matter? And she said, because you know that police are given pretty much the right to kill black people, and because they get to have that badge on, they get defended, they get to get off scotch-free by murdering black people. And he's looking at her with the most confused face in the world. He's looking like, what? Like, what is this talking about? And last time I checked, if you're talking about something that's called multicultural, that's everybody. That's everybody. America, multicultural. So here's the thing. If you're listening to me right now, you can type into YouTube, type in ASU multicultural incident and watch the video for yourself. Those dudes were completely on defense mode because they were being attacked. And if you listen to the rhetoric that this girl was spilling out, I'm different. I'd have looked at him like, girl, shut up, please, and went on about my business. She could have went on talking about you need to do, and here's the problem. I would have just kept on typing on my laptop, just completely ignoring her. Or I just been like, can you shut up talking to me? Because pretty much those guys were being harassed. And what that girl and the other girl that was with her, what they were displaying is within itself racism. But oh, I forgot. Black people can't be racism. I mean, I'm sorry, black people can't be racist. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody can be racist, but only white people, right? Nobody can be racist. So what I'm saying is this: go and watch this video, see what happened, and let me know what y'all think of yourselves. You're gonna see that it's absolutely ridiculous. And then the girl's so-called reasoning behind all that, it made no sense. But at the same time, I can tell you this: the crazy argument that she was setting forth can let you know that that is a result of these indoctrinated ideologies that are being pushed through the school system, that are being pushed through mainstream media. You're going to see that it comes from that, because when they were saying what they said, look at the gentleman's face. They were looking like they were completely confused. Not in the sense of like, well, people are like, well, of course they're going to be confused because they have no idea that they were asserting their white supremacy and their white privilege. No, they looked confused because they had no idea her meaning. They were like, what the heck does that mean? The dude was looking around like, oh my God, like, is this even, he was almost looking like, is this a joke? Am I on candid camera? Is this a joke? So now you have these students that might have this same type of mindset in school that's going to go around with this type of pride, like they can just go on the attack, go say what they want to anybody that's white, because they feel that they got some type of power over them. Now, here's the thing. Understand this, ladies and gentlemen. If you are going and within your heart, you know, as a human being within your heart, what your intentions are. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. When you choose to go and do something that you know in your heart is completely wrong, and you decide in your mind at that time to agree with the evil that's telling you and go to do the wrong thing, you are in agreement with that evil spirit and telling you to go and do this thing that you know that is wrong. And at that time, when you go and do that, do not be surprised by the pushback you get, because you know good and well that within your heart, what you're doing is completely wrong. Somebody that's minding their business, you go and do something wrong. Now, they're minding their business, studying, whatever. And you come with this nonsense rhetoric and trying to tell them they need to leave, telling them that they don't have culture, telling them that they racist, telling them they're having a sticker that says white, not white, but having a sticker that says police lives matter. And then the guy pointed at her. He said, you got a sticker too. So what makes you different? You know, she's like, because that police officer gives you a chance, you can kill. So what I'm saying is this: if you are black and you have purposed in your heart to go and initiate some animosity over somebody that's the opposite color, and you try to make them feel inferior to you, are you usurping your black supremacy over them? See, it goes both ways. If you are trying to intimidate somebody, bully somebody, overpower somebody, and you are of a certain skin color, aren't you pretty much trying to be superior and make them look inferior? And if indeed you are making them look inferior and you are superior, you have supremacy. And now with your skin color being black and you are doing this to them, doesn't that make you a black supremacist? Now, I'm not talking about being a part of like a black supremacy as in a group or nothing like that. I'm talking about the act itself. You are trying to make them feel inferior, beneath you. You're trying to push your ideology, your rhetoric on them, excuse me, and make them feel less than. And if you're trying to make them feel less than, that puts them beneath you. If they put them beneath you, it makes them inferior to you, and it makes you superior. What you don't understand is that type of thinking, that type of ideology, that type of rhetoric, this thing has become a part of your mindset, and you don't even know that they have tricked you into being the very thing that you claim that you hate. Let me say that again slowly. A lot of people that go around with this mindset, with this ideology, who goes and treat, if you're black and you go and try to instantly start stuff with white people, what these girls did in this video, then that makes you racist. What makes you any different than them? You have been tricked psychologically into being the very evil that you claim you hate. What if there was a group of black kids sitting there? What if it was two black kids sitting there? White kids came up and did the same thing to them. Y'all don't need to be sitting there. Why do you have a Black Lives Matter sticker? Don't you know this is multicultural? Blacks, y'all don't have no culture. What if it was some white people that did it to some black students? All hell would break loose. Maxine Waters and Al Sharpton would have flew from the border to Arizona. They would have flew to Arizona. They would have flew to ASU to go there and protest this and say how despicable it is. And look at this, and look, see, it's embedded in them. Look at it, it's ingrained in them. Look at this. That's what would have happened. So again, the very people that a lot of black people claim to hate, the very so-called systemic racism, the very institutionalized racism, that very thing that a lot of black people claim that they hate, you have no idea that you have been tricked, deceived, beguiled, fooled into being the very object that you claim that you hate. And if you do hate that in turn, you're going to end up finding out you hate yourself. You're going around hating yourself. But folks, I told y'all all before, it has everything to do with this evil hating all of you. It does not care. This evil hates all of us. Don't care what side you on, because you are made in the image of God. This evil hates the way you look because you are made by Almighty God, and it can't stand you. It doesn't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. It hates you. What is going on, folks? Appreciate you guys watching. Do me a favor. If you're trying to get to the next reaction video that I did after this video, it's right here. But if you're trying to get to my own personal stuff where I do a lot of comedy things that make you laugh, can help brighten your day, then you click right here, all right? And if you want to subscribe to this channel, you forgot to get to know who I am first, all right? Then you're going to click right here to lead you into the subscription. Make sure you hit the bell notifications to get notified anytime I post a video, all right? Let people